Alright guys, listen to me. We have to talk about something right now, which is the maps, okay? The maps. So first, I put all the maps that we have right now in season 9 at the bottom. So first, I'm talking about Nagari. So the map we are talking about is Nagari. Which are the best saves I would pick for Nagari? One of them is Ayubid. Okay, I need to buy a new house, looks like. So one of them is Ayubid. I think second best is Zushi to play on this map. The third best civilization has a really good question because I think Rus got a lot of nerf. But I'm thinking which other save can I mean we can put an English here as well. Now we talk about the civ. The reason behind these three civilization because they can either go up really fast or have something that can annoy you, right? So like English can annoy you with the king. Zushi can age up really fast and build two dog. Ayubid is the same, and Abbasid as well with the military wing. They can get two archer and two spearmen, and that's enough. That's enough to make a ram and destroy your dog, right? So in my opinion, that four save is the best to pick on Nagari, and under them goes HRE, OTD, Rus. Oh wait, Japanese as well is a really good pick on Nagari because the Shinobi. I forgot to mention that. The worst civilization is Byzantine, Jeanne d'Arc to pick on this map. Then we have Mongols, Malian, French, Ottoman. I think China is as good as well, at least an A, and Delhi goes to B next to the others. So in my personal opinion, these are the civs that you want to pick on Nagari. Yeah, so these civs can do something really sneaky or aggression or fast stage and then just claim the water really fast. Because the problem with these maps, like example Nagari as well, there is no comeback mechanic, right? So if someone goes water, you are not getting back. You are not getting it back at all. Alright, so this was Nagari. So next up is gonna be Lipany. Lipany is really good for civs that has a lot of berries so they can eat, right? So Ayubid, Abbasid, Dali is for me. These are the top pick civilization I would pick for Lipany, right? So I would definitely pick these civilization. These four civilization for Lipany, I would definitely pick. This doesn't mean that like let's say in my opinion HR is not an S tier civilization, but in my opinion the civs I would pick on this map. Okay. I'm not saying HRA is bad if I put it into A tier, but I think, in my personal opinion, these civs has something bonus on that map that they perform better than the other civs, right? So I think English here is not as great because these civilization have something much better and they can outperform English on this map. Also Mongol, I don't think they are really not really good. Lipany is not always open. I think French and JD is the same level as in English, but I think French is better than English on this map. Honestly, in my personal opinion, OTD trash. We have Rus is at least as good as French on Lipany, in my personal opinion. And then we have we have Japanese. I mean, Japanese has berry bonus, but the War Civilization is a big meh. You know what I mean? So it's not bad, but in my personal opinion, it's not really a S tier on Lipany, right? You can talk. You can tell me you're not right, but Japanese it's a civilization that nobody gonna pick on land map because it's a perfect hybrid civilization, right? Ottoman again, I don't know, like Ottoman is the same, can't really use the map on their purpose, like how they want to use it. HRE fine, but it's not the perfect HRE map because even though you have the 40% gathering speed to gather all the berries around the map, I don't think this is the perfect HRE map. Malian, it's fine, at least on the same level as other ones. Zushi and China, well, I think they are at least A tier on this map as well. Yeah, like that's how I see. If I start Lipany, if I'm playing Lipany, that's literally how I see when I'm playing on Lipany. Yeah. Alright, next is gonna be Four Lakes. Now, Four Lakes, I think HRE is one of the best. OTD, China, Zushi. I mean, I don't think Rus is as good as the other four, so I'm gonna put under them. The Shinobi Annoyance, it's insanely good on this map, being annoying with the Shinobi. Then we have English under it. Then we have Mongol as well. I think Mongol is really annoying on this map as well. Then I think Jeanne d'Arc and French. Oh, Malian. Malian. So if you can control the... Ooh, that's a really good question. Malian S at least on this map or A? Because Malian can get a hell lot of gold with their fishing ship on this map. So it's a really good question. Then Delhi as well. Byzantine as well. I think Ayubid also deserves to be S tier on this map. And we have Ottoman and Abbasid. Yeah, I can easily see this being the best pick civilization for 4 legs. Again, easy to protect your own corner. HRE is with the gathering speed and etc. Prelate gameplay. OT is the same. You have China Zushi. You have the Japanese. You have Ibid and Abbasid with the cheaper docks as well. And the reason why I put Byzantine here, because the reason why Drummond suck, because Drummond has to follow the enemy ship, right? But let's say if your water got docked, there is not that much space that you can run away with your ship, like guide the Drummond back and forth, right? So Drummond is actually really good on closed maps like this, like 4 map. It's really good at Drummond here, but any other map, Drummond just suck ass. Delhi, you can attack with the fishing ship. Malian receives gold, so if they are gathering fish, they get gold as well with the fishing ship, which is insane gold income with the food as well they receive. So it's like, oh yeah, that's kind of busted now I think about that. That you have a safe corner, you have fishing ship that get us food and gold at the same time. Mongol with the Dark Age, English as well, and I think Rus is not the best. I even thinking like maybe Rus is even worse than this civilization, because you need to get their gold now to age up. Yeah, I'm gonna put in front of French and Jeanne d'Arc. I can even do this like this. Yeah, this is much better. I like this. I like this. Way much better. Way much better. Yeah. I mean, French Jeanne d'Arc is not bad, but there are civilizations that are way much better. But at least not FTR on 4 legs. Amazing. All right, so let's see the next one. Which one should we talk about? Gorge. I think on Gorge, civilization that can be aggressive are really good. So English Ottoman are insanely good on Gorge because they can be an aggressive. I think French and JD is at least A tier. I would not call them S tier on Gorge, honestly. Then we have Delhi as... Okay, we have Delhi as well. But this is a really good question because Delhi is busted on every land map, so it's really good to pick them. Then we have Abbasid, that's in front of both French, right? Then we have Byzantine as well. Byzantine is easily, unless it's... I don't think if any situation can bother really Byzantine. Then we have Malian, we have Japanese. It's a really open map. I never liked playing. I played a lot of Japanese on Gorge, and a lot of players played Japanese against me, and they just lost. They literally just lost. I don't like to pick OOTD on Gorge as well, because just as I said, like you can easily get rushed, and after that you're gonna get fucked. China at least A. Zushi, I think there are better civs than Lushi to pick on that map. Then Mongol on F. You have Rus as well, but that's a really good question. I gotta put into B Rus, but I don't think like you really want to pick Rus here. Then we have Ayubid. Ayubid is insanely strong, and I think HRE goes to S tier as well. HRE now can play feudal, and it's really strong on feudal. English really strong on feudal if you know what to do. Ottoman the same. I think these two civilizations even counter each other. Like I seen many games where Ottoman won against English or English won against Ottoman, so it's like a 50-50. I think Delhi can beat English on this map, but there is English that can beat other many civilizations as well on this map, right? So that's how I see Gorge when I'm picking civilization, like which civ I really want to play on Gorge. I'm not even sure if I want to play Abbasid on Gorge. All right, let's go to the next map. Next map is gonna be Haywire. Now this is a full meme map, right? So China, Rus, perfect pick on this map. Then you can go with Mongols as well if you want to troll. English, and I think that's all the good saves that you can pick on this map. Then like if you think OTT Marathon Rush good on this map, don't even think about it. Then you have HRE as well. You have Byzantine at the bottom. Like Byzantine, I cannot see Byzantine being good on this map. Zushi fine, but not great. Then Japanese again. Malian again. There is no space for Kaobun, and your H3 is not as good as any other these Civs H2 or H3, right? Then you have Jeanne d'Arc. You can't even raid. So the woodline are so tight, you can't even do anything. You can't even raid. Same with French. Delhi, I mean, it's good because the upgrades are free. So at least, let's say a B. Ottoman as well. Then you have Abbasid and Ayyubid. At least A on this map. Ah, nah, Abbasid not. At least B. As good as they. But maybe you can, wait, can you like fast castle with Zushi and make siege? I don't think so. I don't think so. You can fast castle, but you're gonna be worse than HRE. But maybe it's better like this. Yeah. I mean, you can chicken you all in. So wait, yeah, chicken you all in. That gives them a better spot easily. And I think Abbasid is not as great as like Delhi or Ottoman to pick on Haywire. So yeah, that's how I see the saves that I want to pick on Haywire. If I play Haywire, of course, in my personal opinion, again. So Wetlands. Now Wetlands, one of my favorite map. HR is insanely good on this. OTT is insanely good on this. Japanese is insanely good on this. French and JD is absolutely giga chat on this. Now, I think Delhi is not really good on Wetlands, even though, you know, like we have Wetlands at home and etc. I think Delhi is like fine, but these Civs are insanely better. That we have English. English likes to farm always, but there are not that many farm. Even if English rushes H3 on Wetlands, I don't like to do that. Rushing H3 on Wetlands. Then we have Rus as well that can put a Kremlin to protect fish. We have a Barbican as well to protect fish. Malian struggles a lot on this map. We have Ottoman to secure some fish. Zushi, really good on this map as well. Mongol is absolutely chat on this map. Byzantine, I would not really pick Byzantine on Wetlands. They are good with the Hippodrome, but not F tier. Then you have Abbasid. I think Abbasid is fine, and Ayyubid fine as well. But they are better than Delhi for sure. Ayyubid better than Delhi as well on this map, and Abbasid as well, because both Civ, if you have a really good water spawn, both Civ can start with a dock even on their first water pond or second water pond. Yeah, so that's how I see Wetlands. That's how I would pick civilizations when I'm playing on Wetlands. Okay, next one. Ooh, Marshland. Now, Marshland is kind of the same, but for some reason here, yeah, so OTD, HRE, Jeanne d'Arc, but English comes up into S tier because the bow villagers, and it's this save. So English on this map is 100,000 better than any of this. You know what? I can even do this because there are no other save that can beat English if they are going fish on this map. So yeah, true winner of this map. But if like these saves can easily go on water, Mongol is the top one here. Then we have Rus, we have China, at least A. Then we have Zushi, at least some B on this map. Malian player doesn't really like Marshland, honestly. There is not enough space for your cow boom again. Your problem is space. Delhi is really good on this map, just like Abbasid and Ayyubid. But you know what? French and Jeanne d'Arc goes a little bit down, because if any of these saves are deciding to rush to the middle, they can easily rush to the middle, right? So like Delhi, Abbasid, and Ayyubid will not rush to the middle. China, so China, HRE, OTT, and Mongol can easily rush to the middle and collect the fish, even in Dark Age. But it's not the same with French and Jeanne d'Arc. They can't really rush to the middle or Dark Age rush, just like any other these civs. Now, even though Byzantine doesn't go for fishing, right? The reason why I'm putting them into S tier, because they don't need to rush to fish. The reason why I put English into S, because if someone goes to middle, English can just use the short bow or long short bow, yeah, and English can just easily shoot down any other villagers. But Byzantine has insane amount of berries, right? Which is really good for the Byzantine. You can have a large berry on your landmark, which is really good. But you can ask like, but then berry good for these cities as well. But most of the time, those berries doesn't spawn in like a really good position for you. A Byzantine, it doesn't matter. If the first berry is the large berry, then it's insanely good for them. Japanese, fine, but not better than any other these civs. And the same with Ottoman. I mean, Ottoman, I would not really pick Ottoman. There is no space for military schools for Marshland. And the last map we are going to talk about is Dale. So Dale is one of the best campy trade map, right? So Abbasid goes there. Delhi goes here at least. Then we have the trade civs as well that easily can trade, right? Then we have more boomy civ. We have more boomy civ. We have more fast castle civ. Then we have Japanese. We have Japanese here. Then we have English as well. Byzantine struggles a little bit, and Ottoman as well on this map. I felt like every time when I played it. Then we have China. We have Zushi as well, and I beat with these. So when I see Hill and Dale, that's how I want to pick my saves. So as you can see on Hill and Dale, there are like an insane amount of saves that you can pick. You can trade, you can trade, you can trade and boom, you can fast castle, you can fast castle, you can 2TC, you can 3TC, you can 3TC, you can 10TC. So yeah, these saves are not as great on Hill and Dale. I tried so many Ottoman, even against Abbasid, but I'm failing non-stop. Even with trade, I'm just losing against every civilization that's in S tier right now for this map. Okay, next one. Dry Arabia. Well, on Dry Arabia, honestly, I think many civs are really good. But how I pick the civs, how I like them. I really like to play Malian on Dry Arabia. Then Delhi is really good on Dry Arabia. You have Jeanne d'Arc and French, really good Dry Arabia, and Abbasid is really good on Dry Arabia, but it's better than these two, I feel like. We have China, Zushi, and Byzantine, OTD, Rus, Mongol, Japanese, and English, HRE, OTD, and Ayubid. So that's how I feel like picking civilizations on Dry Arabia. For me, Malian is just all over a good civilization. Delhi goes for Sacraside, Abbasid goes to 3TC, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Jeanne d'Arc. It's just Jeanne d'Arc. But maybe let's go A with Jeanne d'Arc and let's put HRA a little bit higher. Or let's switch it with English. Yeah, it's much better. I like this. So this is how I like playing on Dry Arabia when I'm picking the saves. For me, these are one of the best saves, in my personal opinion, to pick on Dry Arabia than these civs when I'm playing on Dry Arabia, and that's how I'm picking civs. Alright, so this is my how I pick civs on all maps on season 9. I hope you guys enjoyed it.